Welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas, and happy summer. As we dive into summer with family and friends, we're here at the Salvation Army Kroc Center, filled with fun summer activities. The Salvation Army Kroc Center is a community center with an indoor pool, full-size gym, wellness center, art center, day camp, and classes for all ages. Located in Phoenix, Arizona on 17 acres, this amazing art center stands as a beacon on a hill in the Phoenix South Mountain community. The Kroc Center is a safe and inviting place with a friendly staff and with countless family activities and programs to experience. We had a chance to chat with Captain Caroline Rowe, Corps Officer here at the Salvation Army Kroc Center. Check it out.
Joan Kroc gave a generous gift to the Salvation Army to build the San Diego Kroc Center, which is our flagship, our first Kroc Center that was ever built. Because that happened, she actually left one of the biggest donations at that time to the Salvation Army to build 23 additional centers. So now this center is here. It was built 10 years ago, 2012. We are 147,000 square feet. We're one of the biggest in the nation, and we sit on 17 acres. So we have tons of field space, football, soccer fields, baseball fields. We have 3 NBA regulation courts. We have a full aquatic center, and we have a theater arts program. And this is definitely a place where children and families, seniors can come and actually feel safe and grow into their potential. We have a full fitness center where you can come in. You could take a fitness class, you can take a Zumba class, spin class. You can use our equipment, and while you're doing that, your kids can actually be cared for in our child care facilities. We have Child Watch up to the age of 5, where they have a little playground and they have fun snacks and great things to do. We also have a game room from 6 to 11-year-olds where they can come in, play foosball, air hockey, play video games, and then we actually have an e-sports lounge where teenagers can go in and play the highest level, the highest quality of video game on video game system and gaming computers. So we also have a church here, and it's called Church at the Kroc. And so we have 3 different times during the week where they can come get spiritually fed and hopefully build their emotion and mental capacity as well. The mission of the Salvation Army is to preach the gospel and to serve mankind without discrimination. So we want to meet human need to share the love of Jesus. And so we want to make sure that we're in a community where we can serve the underprivileged or maybe the less fortunate so that they actually can experience hope. We're a beacon of light in this neighborhood for sure. We're in the season of summer, hot weather, parents are going to work, and a lot of these kids are you're looking for a safe place for your children to go. We have different summer camps. We have just the adventure camp where they can climb the rock wall, they can swim in the pool, they learn arts and ed, and they learn library, and it helps with academic loss during the summer. During the summer, we have about 150 employees that are on staff here, from our instructors of fitness class to our front desk people to our coaches to our lifeguards. They are true trophies of grace, and they have just incredible loyalty to the community of South Mountain and also a loyalty to the Salvation Army. And we're grateful. It's a privilege to be here. It's a privilege that the Salvation Army trusts my husband and I with this center. And so daily we pray for wisdom, that we meet the right people, make the right decisions. God's been so faithful. And so it's just we want to make sure we reach who we need to in everywhere we can.
There's something for everyone at the Kroc Center. It's a center where you'll feel welcomed and supported no matter what goals you might have. At the Kroc Center, every person in the community becomes a critical component. For more information, head over to krocphoenix.org. We'll be back with more on Doing More right after this. Welcome back to Doing More. We're here in the aquatic area at the Salvation Army Kroc Center celebrating summer fun. While enduring the outside summer heat, water is always a great way to cool things off. So whether you're taking a dip in the pool, running through the sprinkler system, or having a water balloon fight with family and friends, with water this summer can turn into a refreshing, cool experience. Other forms of water fun are beach filled with waves, canoeing in lakes and rivers, and a splash park. A classic way to keep cool while having fun. And speaking of a wet summer, check out how Superstar Car Wash takes pride in helping keep our vehicles pristine while also giving back to the community.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Kierman, Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Superstar Car Wash. Super excited. I'm here at our 41st location, just opened a couple weeks ago at 83rd Avenue in McDowell in Phoenix. You know, we really believe that we're more than just a car wash. We really want to be woven into the fabric of the communities in which we serve. And we believe one of the ways to do that is by really getting involved with organizations that have needs, whether it's for kids, for animals, for military personnel. We just want people to know that we genuinely care about the communities in which we are part of. We are involved with a variety of different charitable organizations, including 100 Businesses That Care in Phoenix. It's a relatively new organization, and it's businesses from all over the valley. And it's really a way for local businesses in Phoenix to come together and really show that we care. So if you don't know, we are the official car wash partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks, which enables us to be part of youth baseball camps. And what's great about it is, not only does it give kids an opportunity to spend time on a Major League Baseball field and learn from Major League players, but it creates memories. And as a big baseball fan, some of the best memories that I have are going to baseball games when I was a kid. We love pets, and we know our customers love pets. And so last year we had Halo Animal Rescue out at 2 of our customer appreciation days, where they actually brought dogs that needed to be adopted out, and our customers had an opportunity to interact with them. And fortunately, we had a couple of dogs that were adopted during those events. So we're hoping that we can continue the partnership with Halo in the future as well. So last year we partnered with Phoenix Children's Hospital on a 3-month campaign, and with donations from our customers, we're able to raise over $26,000 for the trauma center at Phoenix Children's Hospital. It's the only level 1 trauma center in the Southwest, but our event was really focused more on child car seat safety awareness, because it's one of the top leading causes of death in children. And so we had events at our locations to allow experts to come and help customers understand how to properly put a car seat in a car. We've been very proud to partner with Big Brothers and Big Sisters. As a matter of fact, we have a big event coming up with them in the month of October, where we'll once again create a special wash where customers can come in and purchase that wash, where a portion of the proceeds will go directly to Big Brothers and Big Sisters. We love helping kids in the Valley, and we think Big Brothers and Big Sisters is a terrific organization and allows us to be able to do that in partnership with them. Well, if you want a free car wash, text COX to 27800. Come on in and get your free wash, and I know you'll want to sign up for an unlimited monthly membership, which we have some great specials at each one of our locations just for you.
We headed over to El Cajon, California, where Home of Guiding Hands focuses on the special needs of the community. Take a look.
Home of Guiding Hands helps San Diego community in that we're a resource for families. A lot of times when families first identify that their child, their loved one, might have an intellectual or developmental disabilities, they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. And we're here to help guide people through that process, to show them what a thriving life their loved one can have. It's a passion I share, having a daughter with a disability.
I really love the place that I live at. Because of Home of Guiding Hands, I was able to move out of my parents' house and into a beautiful home that I love living in. And so like if you have an independent living service coordinator, they will help you like learn more about being independent, and they help guide you through different things. They've helped me with lots of encouragement and love. They've also given me an ILS worker who is an amazing person, and I love her so much. She's great. I could tell you the first, I think, week or so, I wasn't feeling very confident in myself. The first couple of nights I was like, oh, this is scary. But I look back on it now and I'm like, this is so easy. Like, why was I scared and nervous about it?
So HGH is celebrating 55 years this year. What a remarkable milestone for what started off as just how can we make this better. This group got together and said, instead of putting people in institutes, there has to be a better way. And they created what we commonly call the campus. And it was a central location for people to live and really thrive. And that lasted for a number of years. So Randy Jones has been involved with Home of Guiding Hands for 20 plus years now. About 12 years ago, he started the Run, Walk, and Roll for Independence event that he helped sponsor.
Randy Jones and I got to throw the first pitch, and he helped me and he gave me some pointers. There were like crowds of people, and I didn't realize how many people were there until I got out there, like onto the field. I was like, there's a lot of people. And Randy Jones is such a nice guy, and he came over to me, he's like, hey kid, how are you feeling? And I was like, I'm nervous. He's like, deep breaths, it's okay.
Once you meet my daughter, you'll know she falls in love with everybody the moment she meets them. So they're best friends now. What I want people to know, or their takeaway from HGH, is we still have a long way to go for people to be accepted, people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, into the communities. So I encourage people to see their strengths and not just what we call their disabilities.
Home of Guiding Hands serves children and adults with developmental and intellectual disabilities such as Down syndrome, epilepsy, autism, and cerebral palsy. Each year, they provide support services to over 4,000 individuals within San Diego and Imperial counties. Visit their website for more information at guidinghands.org. What a great way of doing more. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More, where we shine a light on the good things happening in our communities. We're here inside the game room with the Salvation Army Ray and Joan Kroc Center, bringing the fun back into summer. Did you know that the Kroc Center has a church at the Kroc? A place where people from all walks of life fellowship together to study the Bible, serve the community, and ultimately live out the gospel of Jesus Christ. People across the country celebrated Juneteenth, a holiday that commemorates June 19th, 1865, when the end of slavery was announced in Galveston, Texas, in accordance to the Emancipation Proclamation.
Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego right now at Eastlake Park in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. We are commemorating Juneteenth. It's a big commemoration for us because for the first time ever, the city of Phoenix will have a paid Juneteenth holiday on Monday.
Man, so we're at Juneteenth, man, celebrating a big event. Man, this thing is incredible. Why? Because this is the first year where it's a national holiday, man. So we're here at Eastlake Park celebrating something tremendously big, man. This is an impact for our Black community, man. This is an impact for just culture in general. So basically, man, we have dignitaries here, we have vendors, it's a celebration. So we want to bring all the Black community together and just celebrate the fact that we have this freedom, we get to stand in this liberty, and we get to just rejoice and just have fun at the fact that we get to be free. So we're here at Eastlake Park just celebrating, man. That's the biggest thing.
I'm Lanette Campbell. I am the promoter, producer of Valley of the Sun Juneteenth celebration. I founded it in 2004 and have been running the festivals ever since then. 2 years ago, pre-COVID, we could probably count 300 Juneteenths across the country. This year, we probably have over 5,000 Juneteenth celebrations. So Juneteenth has come to a platform now where people know it's on the calendar. When it passed legislation, that means now it's printed on the calendar. People know about Juneteenth now, but to come into this environment and want to learn about it here, you can still learn. Again, we have programs, we have QRC codes where you can scan and learn educational components. Really big thing is when we come together as a people, we want to make sure we offer resources, and resources meaning health resources, and of course financial resources as well. So it's a lot of work bringing all these people together at one time, and keeping the peace is what we want to remember.
So the city of Phoenix has a rich history of observing Juneteenth. We have had celebrations for decades, but we really felt it was important to follow national leadership and to participate in the commemoration. We want to be known as a city where everyone has opportunity, a city that remembers our history and use it to motivate for a better future. So we hope this really shows our values as the city of Phoenix.
The Valley of the Sun Juneteenth celebration would definitely like to thank those sponsors who have been with us from day one. And we say thanks to Cox Communications and APS and Wells Fargo. Again, without them, we would not have existed and continue to be where we are now. Since 2004, they've been at the table with us with this celebration, and we are so thankful for them.
The Arizona Science Center Girls in STEM is a mission-critical initiative aimed at inspiring, empowering, and encouraging interest in STEM. Take a look.
Every time school is out, camp is in here at the Science Center. And these 2 weeks we've had Girls in STEM Camp, which is an absolutely fantastic opportunity for our girls to get connected with science in a whole new way. STEM is all about science, technology, engineering, and math. It's everything from engineering to technology, computer science, math, biology. It all fits into that acronym so that girls can find that love and make a connection with some angle of science.
We're separated into 2 different age groups, 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th, and we have a lot of really cool projects going on. We learned about coding. We talked about sustainability, using solar energy here in Arizona, and the different ways that are being developed to move away from fossil fuels. We've been learning about different ways to recycle. The whole point behind Girls in STEM is to get young ladies excited about science, technology, engineering, and math. And the way we do that is we show them the different cool things that we can do that have to do with science. These are subjects that people are typically kind of afraid of or they struggle in, so by showing them what they can do with these fun activities, and later they can turn them into a career that they're passionate about.
So we're really excited here at Arizona Science Center. This year, our camps are supported through AZ On Track, which is a program here locally in Arizona that's helping kids get back on track, so hence the AZ On Track. So helping support those skills that students are missing due to the pandemic, so both academically and emotionally and socially. So that grant is helping us provide camps for free this year. We've got tons of camps happening, something to the effect of almost 2,000 campers that have access to our programs for free this year.
It was really fun. So I made a lot of new friends, which helped because I always like having other people to help me through these things. But it was also nice just doing things by myself and figuring out new things and getting a lot of inspiration.
Today was a great opportunity to be able to talk to some young girls who are interested in STEM while they're still learning about math and science and very engaged in it, and how they can help build the next generation to help us solve technical problems. There's a lack of role models for girls in STEM, and that's really important too. So one of the joys that I have is having an opportunity to come do things like this to show them what's possible.
In STEM, see that there's a future for them in STEM careers, hopefully making relationships with mentors, but also having fun. That is absolutely the most important thing, because that fun brings it back to that positive relationship with science, technology, engineering, and math, and that gives us a springboard to launch into the future of, seeing that Arizona Science Center is that resource that they can come back to every time, learn something new, and create that really bright future for them.
We'll be back with more and doing more right after this. Welcome back to Doing More. We're here in the state-of-the-art gymnasium here at the Salvation Army Ray and Joan Kroc Center, celebrating and enjoying indoor summer fun. Our final stop was at the American Red Cross, a humanitarian organization that provides emergency assistance, disaster relief, and disaster preparedness education. Take a look.
The Red Cross movement started in 1859. There was a gentleman, he was Swiss, his name is Henry Dunant, and he was on the battlefield in Italy, and he saw the horrors of this particular battle and thought that there needed to be a relief agency or entity that would help the people on the battlefield. And that was really the precursor of the Red Cross. So let's fast forward about 20 years, and Clara Barton, an American, she had been working over in France, another war, and she saw and heard about this Red Cross movement and felt that that needed to happen in America as well. So we're coming in on 141 years of the American Red Cross's existence. The Arizona-New Mexico region is one of 50 regions scattered across the United States. We have about 40 paid staff. We have 1,800 volunteers in Arizona and New Mexico. So again, one can see that most of the work is done with the volunteers. And we get a lot of support from corporations and individuals in any number of different ways, and it helps us to deliver our mission. And fundamentally, at the end of the day, we're here to deliver on that mission to alleviate human suffering. On top of blood donations, and we collect about 40% of the nation's blood supply. We provide that to over 3,000 hospitals, so it's a big part of the Red Cross. But you might think about, we also provide training for CPR and AED training. We actually do babysitting classes. We do lots of classes around lifeguarding, so people can get certified as a lifeguard. And when we go back, let's say, to the armed forces, we are congressionally mandated to provide emergency communication. So oftentimes, active service members, that's the first introduction they'll have to the Red Cross. And what we do is if there is a tragedy or something that's gone on in the U.S. and the service member needs to come back, and so we work with them and we help to bring that service member back to the U.S. You know, we are a force for good, and that's not a cliche. We are a force for good. And we're often in situations, in environments where people are having their darkest hour, just unimaginable trauma. You know, we've trained our folks to understand that and to build resiliency with those folks and to get them on that first step. It's the first step up the ladder after they've been impacted by something. And we're there to boost them up onto that first step and then to help them onto the second step. And pretty soon, right, they don't need us. We have the most amazing people in this Arizona and New Mexico region and throughout the Red Cross, and they're the ones that get it done. I'm blessed to be able to be part of an organization like this.
I want to thank the Salvation Army Ray and Joan Kroc Center for allowing us to explore this amazing center filled with summer fun. No other season brings people together the way summer does. Whether you like going to the beach, having a dip in the pool, or a cookout in the backyard with family and friends, there's always something to do during these amazing months. Summer is a time for fun and a time to create beautiful, long-lasting memories filled with longer days, lighter nights, and vibrant experiences. So no matter what you do this summer, make sure you have lots of fun, stay cool, and stay safe. I'm Erica Cardenas. Thanks so much for joining me.